What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the first video of the year with Empower and Elevate with your host, Dr. T. Yes, as you can tell by the title, what we're going to be getting into today. Before I get into that, like, share, subscribe. You ain't even see nothing to like yet, but do it anyways. Subscribe to the channel because this year I'm going up. We're going up. We're going up. So you got to stay tuned for it. I'm going to be talking about some of the highs and lows of 25. Mind you, I'm still in 25. By the time y'all see this video, though, it's 26. Yeah, I want to talk about the high points of the year, the low points of the year, the high points of entrepreneurship, the low points of entrepreneurship. A lot of people always are asking, like, is it sustainable to be an entrepreneur and stuff like that? I think the burning question is, what can you do it? And the answer lies within you. Some people can, some people can't. If you are the person that says you can, you absolutely can. If you're the person that says you can't, then you will not and you can't. It's a mindset thing. We're going to get into that a little bit later though. But you guys, I am looking forward to this year. A lot of things are in production. I will say I've been in entrepreneurship since 2018, y'all. It didn't really start booming until 25. That's 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 7 years. But mind you, I didn't jump out the gate until about like 1 year ago. So 1 year ago, really the start of 25, I was all in. I was like, you know what? All in, meaning like I didn't have no side plan. I didn't have no plan B, C, D, E, F, G. Because a lot of times people have backup plans when they do things. I didn't have no backup plan. This was the backup plan. So, and in this year, I made a lot of strides. Or 25, I made a lot of strides. Off the top, do not go into entrepreneurship thinking that you're going to have a lot more time. You make your schedule, yes, but you have to have such bomb time management skills because there's so much to be done. And if you're starting the business from the ground up and it's just you, like there's even more that falls on your shoulders because you don't have a team to disperse duties to. So yeah, another thing, something problematic for beginning entrepreneurs: funding. You need funds, you need money. You obviously don't have the business going yet, so you're not making the money, and you need money to fund the business. The best thing I could tell you is SBA or getting a business loan or something like that because, yeah, it's rough. Or, there are some people who work a 9 to 5. I quit my 9 to 5 because I believe in myself that much, but I wouldn't recommend everybody to quit their 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? If you have a 9 to 5 and you have a business idea, I would keep working the 9 to 5 to keep that little, money in your, that check. You just need that check to keep going because you're going to have dreams that you need to fund. And without any funds, you still need funds. So either you're going to have to go strip or whatever. All right, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. But yeah, look, you guys, entrepreneurship is not an easy thing to do, and there will be a lot of low times. There's going to be seasons where you're in the wilderness and you're just like, why did I do this? Why was I called to this? For me personally, entrepreneurship is more than just trying to like push out like my ideas or my content or my skills or whatever. I really have a passion for helping others like ignite their business. For me, it started, I was in rehab and we did this art project. I'm sorry with all the but we did this project and it was in permanent marker and it was essentially to let you know, like, I've never drawn in permanent marker. I never liked drawing in markers or whatever. I was always a pencil girl because I am an artist, but I didn't like markers because you can't erase markers. But the point of the project was very literally, you can't erase the mistakes that you've done in life. You can only, draw over it or keep going and try to make something better. I struggled really bad with that assignment. And that's also when I realized I struggle with like perfectionism too, but that's a whole nother. But with doing that, I worked through so much of my own personal traumas, and I was like, this was so therapeutic for me. So one, I wanted to kind of touch people through art because I was always, an artist and drawing and stuff like that. But when I joined the military, that creativity was gone. Things were black and white. There was no purple, there was no pink, there was no blue, there was no colors. It was just black and white. So yeah, after that project, that really ignited me, and that's when I started my business. I did mine kind of backwards. Like a lot of people, they start with clients and they have something jumping before they go and make a website and an LLC. I had nothing. I just had this idea and knew I wanted to impact people with my art. And so I established an LLC. So my LLC been technically established since 2018. I was still active duty until 2019. So for 2 years, I wasn't really actively doing stuff. I was just buying stuff to take photos. So I bought a camera like that. I started, doing a lot of work pro bono. Because, yeah, when you're building up your, what is it? I don't want to say collection. When you're building up your portfolio, you got to do pro bono work because, one, you can't come out the gate like, I just did $700 photo shoot in 25. Yeah, I could have never started back in 2018 $700 photo shoots. Like what? The quality was always there if you ask me. I think I've always just had that eye for it. But you got to grow, That's what I'm saying. Like you can't out off the top just, be trying to, you got to have a passion for what you're doing. And I had a passion, so I didn't mind doing free work. Like, I love this stuff. So I did a lot of free work. I did a lot of cheap work. Now, baby, get in with me. Because the high point this year, I realized that marketing is important and networking yourself is important. Like, that is one of the biggest things and one of the biggest success drivers. I ended up doing a logo for someone who worked in the highest office of the land, the White House. He was leaving the White House and he was starting up his own business, and I was able to do his logo. And the fact is, I met this client through my network, someone in my network, a partner of mine. And so that's why I say your network is your net worth. Like, people say that and you're going to think it's like really cliche, but it is 100% true, because I probably would have never came across him any other way. But because my partner was like, I totally forgot you do these things and I need your help because this client is very specific with how he wants his logo to look. Yeah. And so that was a high for 25. Like, that was one of my biggest clients yet. And I just want to say this year or 25, I also was able to start getting contracts like, $5,000, $6,000 contracts. And, in the beginning, like those are the type of things that you don't even think exist. And then they start happening. So you got to stay down till you come up. Like, it's going to be hard. There's going to be times, in fact, more people are going to tell you that you're going to fail than they're going to tell you you're going to win. Like, people, first of all, they're not going to tell you you're going to win. You have to get up every day believing and knowing that you're going to win without the help of anybody else. Like, if you need co-signers and you need people, if you need co-signers to tell you that you're doing the right thing, if you need co-signers cheer you on every step of the way, don't get into entrepreneurship. You have got to be your own cheerleader. You got to believe in you so good. You got to believe in you so good that other people start believing, because they like, dang, this girl, either she's super delusional or, yeah, like what she got going. Like, that's the type of belief, the type of self-belief you need to have in yourself. Like me, can't nobody knock me off my pedestal. Like, I mean, of course, the Lord can, and the Lord will humble you. Okay, let me pause. Okay, because I just want to say, I don't sit on a pedestal so high where I think I can't be knocked off of it, Lord. I don't want anybody to get that twisted. I work very hard, and I have a lot of confidence in everything that I do. Okay, I like the confidence is there. I know my work is good. I know my work ethic is great. I know that what I deliver is amazing, and that's why the price is the price. The price is the price. Okay, don't lowball yourself. Don't lowball yourself. I got this microphone, y'all. Hello. If I sound really good, it's because here's a plug. Got it from Walmart. Can't tell you how much I got it for, but that's neither here nor there. I just want to say entrepreneurship is a full-time job, believing in yourself. So when you leave your 9 to 5, if that's a lot of hours for you, don't get into entrepreneurship, because you're going to be working 24/7. Yes, 24/7. You're going to be waking up out your sleep with dreams and ideas, and you're going to write them down. You're going to want to write them down. Hopefully you get out of bed and write them down, because you will forget. So write them down. You're going to have things that need to be done around the clock, like, especially if it's just you and you don't have a team quite yet. Not that the team is not coming. And guess what? You plan for things. You plan for your team. You plan for expansion. Okay. And you got to have a plan for your business. Like, sometimes I feel like, people, they think entrepreneurship is just so simple. Like, you just wake up and whoop-de-doo, there it is. But that's not the case. You need to have a strategic plan, especially if you want to get funded, if you want to get sponsorships, if you want to get investors to buy into your dream. You need a plan. You need a solid business plan. And if you need help with that, would you believe it? That is what I help with. This says, let's build something bold. Okay? I help you with designs that speak before you do, and I help my clients with their messaging because I feel like mainly that's what I would have needed help with. So I really just, I tailor to things that I needed. Like things that I needed when I was first becoming an entrepreneur. Your voice, your messaging, your brand, all of these things are important. We're in 26. We're in 2026. You are your brand no matter what you do, whether you be in finance, whether you be in finance is real black and white and cut and dry. I know I got my MBA in financial accounting, y'all. Boring. You could still brand yourself to distinguish yourself, okay? You know what I mean? Like you can have a brand for everything. You're your own personality. You're your own person. And all of those things matter. If you don't have a product in place, like, come on, like, y'all, it's 2026. You could be dropping a book. Like, the bottom line, entrepreneurship is going to take grit, discipline, and consistency. Okay, repetitively. You're going to have to keep doing this every single day. And sometimes you're not going to see the fruit of your labor. You're going to be like, dang, I'm planting all these seeds, no harvest. There's no harvest. But you've got to be patient because it's not your time and it's God's plan. Okay. And if you are operating from a space where you're not just doing this to make money, you're doing it because you're passionate about it, you're doing it because you want to help people, you're doing it because God put this on your chest, you're in the right place. You just got to give it some time. And by the way, I have a guest speaker this month, and she's going to blow the socks off of everybody this month because she's going to be talking about, being in the wilderness season and coming into that season of just growth, expansion, and everything like that to kind of give you guys some hope because, entrepreneurship, again, it's not easy and everyone is in different stages. You might be in a stage where, like for me as an entrepreneur, the fact that I could make money from my God-given talents, like you're telling me I could draw a picture and make money because I'm talented that way and I can use my gift that God gave me and make some money from it. That used to blow my socks off, that alone. Now to know that those same things that I used to make $10, $20 for and be blown away, I make $500 for it. I make $700 for. I'm signing $6,000 contracts for. Like, come on. Don't stop. Don't quit on yourself, okay? That's the biggest message here about entrepreneurship. Do not quit on yourself. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Look, I know you heard that before, okay? If you don't already have some goals for 26, you're making a mistake because you need to have them, okay? Like, they need to be already written in place. Me, I'm trying to take it a little bit easy on myself because, look, I go hard. And so I have some goals, as long as I'm doing something, I'm like, okay. I'm trying not to be too BTA this year. Well, I'm always going to be BTA. Belt to ass. I'm always putting belt to ass. Okay? If y'all didn't know that, I'm always putting the belt to the ass. But I'm taking it easy on myself, meaning my expectations, am I lowering my standard? I'm just giving myself some grace. Like, okay, look, girl, you've already did the DAM thing. You've done it. You just need to chill and you need to just focus. My main primary focus this year is building my relationship with God. The closer I get to Him, the closer I will get to everything I need in this life. Truth be told, that's the number one. And so I have a mentorship program going on, Operation Launchpad, where I am helping some business owners or potential business owners or future entrepreneurs. I'm helping you build, brand, and scale your business. So I'm helping you from, establishing an LLC, creating a website, creating a logo, and creating, that framework, business plan, and everything like that. Everything you'll need to really be successful and kind of have something sturdy to market and launch. So if that's something that interests you, let me know. Say interested down below, and I will send you a message with a link to get started. But yeah, y'all, have a fantabulous January. I'm going to see y'all again pretty soon. Like, share, subscribe. If there's anything in this video that resonated, like, share, and subscribe for more because this is just the beginning. Like, I haven't even told y'all anything that's happening or dropping or nothing like that. Like, I haven't even gotten into the goods or the jewels. I'm just grazing the surface. All right. So yeah, hit me up. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Yada. See you soon.